Welcome back to the Wolfcast podcast. I'm the Tru Alpha here with my amazing co-host, the talented May,
Hi.
and my brother from another mother, Fang.
Hey.
Today's topic is just chilling. Happy belated birthday to May.
Thank you.
All right, your time's up.
All right, stream's over. Click. No.
What's new, guys? Girls?
Not much is new. It's a different day, a year older. Dinner's in the oven.
I found out that I'm almost kind of fucking myself on becoming a Twitch affiliate, almost.
How so?
I'm streaming too much for my average viewer count to actually go up progressively.
No. So you have to cut your streaming down?
It's what it's looking like. I've streamed over 150, 180 hours, something like that. Iris has the numbers. And because of that, my viewers are stretched between those. So the overall average is below what it should be.
So maybe you go to
I'm trying
streaming.
to do these damn long streams.
That or go to streaming maybe every other day or every couple of days.
Something. I don't know. But,
I think if you just stream, 2 or 3 hours a day after work, and then say you stream 8 or 9 on Saturday and Sunday, it shouldn't be too bad.
It shouldn't be. I don't know. I do want to thank the people, if any of them happen to be listening to this or seeing it live, what have you. For the people who tuned in for my second attempt at a 24-hour stream last night, I appreciate all the support that I was given. I just unfortunately couldn't do it. My stomach was just saying no. And I don't think it was from alcohol, because my 12-hour attempt, I drank a lot more than what I drank the other night. And I think it's just a stomach issue, like a bug of some kind.
It was probably more or less that you were just up for so long. On top of, I'm not saying you were stressed, but you were probably kind of stressed that you felt like you were gonna let your audience down if you didn't make it.
That feeling was definitely there. I was sitting there, and Iris, gods be good to them. They were sitting there, like, if you're not feeling well, because they could tell something was off. And they're like, if you're not feeling well, it's all right to call it quits here. And that's ultimately what did it. And I was like, yeah, you know what, you're probably right. I need to think of my own health rather than trying to complete it. We only went for the exact time, I think was 14 hours and 58 minutes. I call it 15 hours at that point because...
What's 2 minutes?
What's 2 minutes? About the time it takes Alpha to get off, I guess. But I do appreciate everybody who showed up and showed their support. That VOD has been blowing up as well. I don't know why, but it's VOD, video on demand.
Oh.
So what gets posted after the stream is done.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I seen one of them was 76 viewers.
The one I did last night that would have been posted at around 5 or 6 a.m. is sitting at 127 right now. And that's just amazing, and I want to thank the people who have checked that out.
I just want to say it's fucking awesome that you found a group of people that you're playing with and you enjoy, and you got you found a game that you've enjoyed, but you found a new passion for it, and you're grinding the fuck out of it. So I think that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely odd having a game back in the day, dude. You and we could play COD for 10 plus hours, no fucking problem.
Now
we play COD for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we're like, all right, fucking bored now. It's been a really long time since I've had a game that I can sit there and play for 15 hours straight. No other game involved.
I think a big part of it, though, is that you have so many people rotating in with you, though. Because, May and I were talking about it last night. I hopped on expecting to play maybe from, I think I got on at 10, maybe 9. Probably get off by 11. If she went and hopped in, I'd been done at 11. But we ended up playing till 1:30, almost 2.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you were still going 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed till 3:30. I was up for almost 24 hours.
I was saving the stream.
She was. Tweeted it out.
May saving the stream.
No, like I didn't watch the whole stream. Obvious, you'd be kind of a nutcase if you watch somebody stream all 24 hours. But I seen Nade Shot do a 24-hour stream, and I think Valkyrie, and I don't even think. I think by the end, if they did do it, because I obviously don't remember, this is forever ago. You could tell that they were rough, and you could go days without sleeping. People do it, but like to
Yeah,
sit in front of a screen and shit on top of playing games and trying to keep yourself like intrigued into whatever you're playing is hard in itself. On top of trying to stay up.
I think what I would have to do is I'd have to set up a system somehow.
It'd have to be like I think one of those days where you are on vacation. Say like I don't know if you get vacation
Yeah, I do.
time.
I get
So say like
30 hours a month.
So say like you took a week off, right?
Yeah.
And because you don't intentionally try to change your sleep pattern when you're on vacation. It just happens.
Yeah, because you're like, hey, I
So
can stay up later. Hey, I can do this later. Yada yada yada.
so I think that like by like the first couple of days you're progressively staying up later, and then like midweek you attempt it.
Well, I think another thing. So when I did that 12-hour stream last Saturday, that was only supposed to be 12 hours. I was supposed to stop after 12 hours. I ended up going an extra 4, and I felt perfectly fine. I hadn't hit the wall yet. I wanted to keep going after that 16-hour mark, but I called it. Comparing that Saturday to this past Saturday, the feeling was different. I don't know how to explain it exactly. Like, the way my body felt, the way my mind felt, everything about it was just different. Props to, I think it was my friend Ender, who started the Apex train with me. He played a good couple of games with me for a hot minute. We had some interesting debates about the game. Definitely some differing views on FPS style games. But he had already been up for, I think he said, either 30 or 40 hours. And he still stayed on. My buddy Grizz the Wolfie. Check him out if you haven't heard of him. That motherfucker, I think he went 48 hours at one point and then slept for 16. But so there are definitely some mad lads out there that can just put in these hours and stay up. And
I want to do a 12-hour stream, but I would have to do it like I said on a vacation week. So I'll probably attempt that when I take one of my vacations.
Well, another factor is too, honey, is that you're also not as young as you used to be, so your body's getting more tired.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And plus, drinking alcohol during it is going to make you extra tired. So I think maybe on the nights that you do a 24-hour stream, you don't drink.
Maybe, but it makes more fun. Or I turn it into a I turn it into a drinking game like 12 hours in. So after I hit that halfway point, I just make it a drinking game.
Yeah, but you might end up falling off because you're too drunk.
No, I won't make it like, all right, every time I lose, I take a drink. I ain't gonna do that shit because then I'll get drunk really fucking quick.
Especially in Apex, because the win ratio is a lot harder than like a Call of Duty online match.
Yeah, if I were to go into Call of Duty multiplayer, I'd do, for every death I take a drink. Because then I would. Dude, how many times have you seen me go like 30 and 10?
Yeah, but after a match, that's 10 shots.
Yeah?
And then say the next game you go 42 and 5. There's another 5. You just took 5 in a matter of like 15 to 20 or 15 shots in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes.
Dude, I don't know if you
crazy.
tuned in. Did you tune into my my Furry Friday stream at all in VR chat?
I don't think so.
So I hopped in on my buddy Tiller. He's also an amazing dude. I believe he is a fox.
He was the one that was also on our podcast for the military.
He did the military podcast with us. He was a guest on that because he is former military. But so I hopped in on him, and he was with a bunch of his buddies, and they were already playing a drinking game. It was a almost like a spin the bottle-esque thing, but the rules were like it would land on something. It would be take a buddy shot with somebody, or buddy shot ×2. Or
oh, you were saying buddy. I thought you guys were saying body shots.
No, buddy.
Okay.
Not body. It's really hard to do a body shot.
That's what
in
I
VR.
was wondering. I'm like, how are you guys doing body shots? Okay, so it's buddy shots.
Yeah, and it'd be a lot of things. There was also some like dares or truths on there as well. Your typical drinking things. Well, then they got bored with that, and they're like, hey, let's go play some Squid Games, and the winner gets to gift 50 shots to as many players as they want. And that's not like you drink 50, you drink 50, you drink 50. It's 50 spread out amongst the 6 of us that were there. So the first game in, I don't remember who it was that won. I don't think it was Knight. I don't remember the guy's name. But he won, and he went, all right, there's 5 of you here. Each of you take 10 shots. So we all took 10 shots right fucking there.
Jesus.
And we had already been drinking for a hot minute. My buddy Tiller, I'm glad he messaged me the following morning, because he was pretty fucked. That's all I'm going to say about that, is he was pretty fucking fucked.
Yeah, no, it's like, because I worry whenever you guys do your Friday night drinking on the VR chat, because, you know, if someone, you know, passes out and no one knows, it's like, how are you guys gonna,
It's very obvious when somebody
well, no,
passes
I mean, like,
out.
if they're, like, physically in danger, like, they have, like, alcohol poisoning, and they're, like, there's no one around them.
We listen closely.
Oh, okay.
Most of us are in contact with each other through phones and whatnot. And, like, Tiller lives 6 hours north of us, something like that, 5-6 hours north. If need be, I can contact Knight to get to him. We have ways of contacting each other.
Okay.
There are safety nets in place. That's why we all hang in our own little groups, because those groups have the means to check on one another.
Gotcha.
So it's like when Tiller was sitting there, he's like, I don't feel too good. I was like, you're done. Stop. That's it. Go do what you need to do to feel better. You're done.
Yeah, I heard you complain the entire time. Don't, man. You'll make me go. Don't
Yeah,
do it.
I heard him start. I was like, dude, if you start, I'm going to start, and it ain't going to be pretty. Go away. Take your headset off and go the fuck away. He's like, all right, I'm going.
Heard you singing last night.
No, you did not.
Yes, we did. That was funny. Is simultaneously me and Fang, or me and Alpha both go, oh, he's drunk. Because you're over there singing.
So I think that was Kai. I was playing with Kai at that point in time. But that was with Kai, and Kai and I were both pretty toasted. And we just started.
Even Iris confirms.
It was Kai. Okay. Yeah. But we started talking about opera music and like just testing each other on it. So he would sing something from like not Repo. He didn't know Repo, and I need to get onto him for it. He needs to watch Repo. But like it would be Sweeney Todd. We sang a little bit of. Kai is a being Grizz. But
heard you sing Hallelujah.
Yeah, because I was
Then you
singing
guys talked about The Greatest
Opera.
Showman.
Mhm.
Yep.
That fucking movie is phenomenal.
Yeah, so
If you
fun
haven't
fact.
seen that movie, do yourself a favor. May.
I know. I need to see it.
So here's a fun fact for those who might not know. P.T. Barnum, or Phineas something Barnum, I don't remember his middle name.
Theodore or something like that.
He was a fucking racist prick.
Yeah.
He was not a good person. Like that, I've seen clips of that movie. The songs are great, but for what I see, that movie makes him out to be more of the hero of that story. And P.T. Barnum was a racist, alcoholic dick. Just just as your fun fact, if people want to romanticize P.T. Barnum, I mean, people romanticize what's his name, Ted Bundy.
Mm-hmm.
But
here's your.
Oh yeah, the more you know. We gotta get that out of the way.
We haven't done it in a while. Darn it! No, quit it.
Do you even know how to use Photoshop?
I do know how to use Photoshop.
You are struggle busting.
You're just shush it.
This is the
The more you
greatest
know.
show.
Yeah. But so that's your fun fact of the stream. I might come up with another one later. But
Might be the keyword.
yeah, most likely.
Side note,
Hmm.
I don't know if she still watches or not, but shout out to your mother.
Why?
God, she's a fucking blessing. Because I've been pushing them off and pushing. I've had my taxes for probably about a week or two now.
Mm.
I honestly forgot about them. And then I looked over and I said, oh, I'm not doing anything. So I decided to do them. And for anyone who does their own taxes, with the whole COVID bullshit this past couple of years, this year was the hardest I've ever fucking. I've only been doing them by myself for 2 years now. I had to like talk to your mom for like an hour.
Hey, props to you for doing your taxes. I still just send my shit to her. Like, hey mom, can you do this for me?
If I liked going to her and having her there, But like, I want to get to that point where I don't have to rely on somebody for that. Even though your mom's fucking amazing and just she like she doesn't care to help, but like it also like felt like I was bothering her too. So but like nah, she's amazing. Fucking blessing.
Yeah, I think even if I knew how to do my own taxes properly, I would definitely have to go to her this year because of an extra piece of paper that I got in the mail that says I have to file this to receive certain amounts of money.
Well, that and also,
and I don't know how the fuck to do that.
With us being married, also the filing jointly as well.
Yeah.
So.
We don't file jointly. You didn't. Well, no, you did work. Never mind.
Yeah.
And you went through a couple different jobs, so you're gonna have a couple W-2s.
Oh yeah.
I should only have. I'll have 3 W-2s in total. 1 from RT Moore and 2 from Ison.
No, they might combine it maybe, unless
if they keep all my shit and they combine the Ison ones into 1 W-2, then cool. But
if they didn't take you out of the system, you'll only have 1.
From what I understand, they hadn't quite taken me out of the system because like I called them Thursday and I was like, hey, can I care if I come back to work on Monday? And they're like, yeah, we'll reactivate all your stuff. And I was like, all right, see you Monday.
See, what's bullshit though is that I did my normal job, the job I'm at now, and I had decent money. I threw in my W-2 for my job that I worked for about a week, and it dropped it down. I was like, no, I'm about to not just fucking put this one in.
You have to, or else it's tax evasion.
You don't have to. If you make under a certain amount, you do not have to file.
They only took 89 cents out in that tax, and it dropped me like $30. Annoying. Anyways, just a little quick shout out if she watches.
Yeah.
No, I bet my mom also watches, and she cracks me up because she called me yesterday, and she's like, "You're just such a natural on that. Like, I love hearing your voice on there. You're just a natural at talking and blah blah blah." I'm like, I wonder where I get all my natural talking from. Dad will talk your ear off, and Mom will talk your ear off if you let her.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's something funny about me is So my grandpa, for those who have met my grandpa, if you got him talking, he didn't stop. However, he would not initiate the conversation. Then you got my dad. And when you first meet my dad, he is a scary individual.
I did not ever want to come over until I got kind of close with your father.
Yeah, he is a scary dude. I remember the first time you heard him laugh and you were like, what the fuck?
He laughs.
He laughs. Yeah, it's just one of them things. So,
hey, you fucks want to go to the strip club? Or not the strip. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the strip club. You guys want to go to Kentucky and go to a strip club? And we're like, Dad, we're 16, 17 years old. We can't go.
I was 18.
Yeah,
but...
you were 18, but it's like the rest of us can't go to that.
It's like, fine, we'll settle for a hot place.
But, so I got those 2 father figures in my life that it kind of conflicts. I will sit there and talk your ear off. But like I have people at work who don't think I'm as friendly as I actually am because they look at me and they go, he's either really mean or he's a dick.
It's because you have RBF.
Huh?
Resting bitch face.
Oh. You're a fucking resting bitch
You
face.
do have resting bitch face. Like if
is.
you just like look straight at somebody, you have this look. You have this look of like, don't talk to me. I will kill you. I will murder your entire bloodline if you even open your mouth.
Well, I got 2 friends now. They're pretty good friends of mine. One of them actually came back to work with us. But they used to think that I would kill them if they talked to me in the wrong way because every time they saw me at the pick post, I looked really angry, really pissed off.
You just didn't want to be there.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be there, but it's that thing. I'll talk your ear off if you let me, but
it's because you just, like I said.
Iris, do not agree with no.
He does have resting bitch face.
You're supposed to be on my side, Iris.
But it is crazy that like, cause this is kind of on topic, but like, I have a couple father figures, and I don't like want to like piss my father off by saying this, but like I consider Smeagol and Scoop Steve's father like my father.
Yeah.
I consider your father like my father. And then like you have Fitzgerald's mom.
That's
your
a weird
mom.
father figure.
No, I meant like moms.
Yeah.
Too like.
It was just how that community worked over there in Heritage. We all knew each other. Our families all knew each other. And it was just kind of like, we were all welcome into each other's house for the most part. We could pretty much just walk in at any
Yeah.
point in time, and we were treated like family when we did.
Another thing that's crazy is that like it's kind of on topic but off topic is that like speaking of like the whole like combining family things and whatnot and considering other people like your mother and father, it's got me like thinking over the past couple of years. It's just like it's really weird that you can trust and consider your best friends more of like brothers and sisters than you can your actual family.
Hmm.
I don't mean that in like a bad way, and I maybe you guys feel different, but like I would rather much go to like people like you and Scoop Steve and Smeagol and
Family
some
isn't
people at work.
always necessarily blood. There, I consider family people. You know, yes, family is
I
family
need to
with
look it up.
blood, but for me, I see family as anyone that's been in your life that will be there for you, help you out. You know, be that shoulder. Like they are essentially a form of family. So for me, I have like my best friend. Like he is there for me. Like he cares. Like I care about him. Like and like when we're both in a really bad way, or we're just like being bitches and need to like calm down. Like we'll call each other like talk me down, goose. like and I consider him family. And vice versa. It's just family isn't blood. It's
So what's funny is, here's another random fact for you, and I just fact checked myself to be absolutely sure. So people like to throw that blood is thicker than water.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hear it like that, it sounds like, family is more important than friends.
No, most families out there nowadays are care less about you than your friends do.
The actual saying goes, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Which means the bonds you make along the way that you've made by choice are more important than the people you are bound to.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us find each other in like hopeless places. Like some of
Oh,
my good
yeah.
friends are at work. That place is a shit show. But
But you're in it together.
yep.
When I did,
Welcome. Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to hell, party of us.
when I did when I worked at the haunted house and did zombie paintball for a while, for the most part, a lot of us had just met for the first time working zombie paintball. But we were all essentially brothers working there. Like, we looked out for each other. I got a funny, kind of horrific story about it that I think I've told before, but I'll reiterate it. When we teamed up with the Hannah Haunted House here in Indiana. And, okay. The haunted house I used to work for was called the Asylum House. It was a fantastic place to work. I loved every second of it, and the money was good. But we teamed up with Hannah Haunted House one year. And I was doing my typical zombie paintball. For some reason, they gave me a ghillie suit, which wasn't very zombie-esque, but, it worked. I could pretend to be a bush. That's all it fucking took. I still like scaring people, so it worked out. Jump scares are
best
amazing.
bush you ever did see. I'm the bush.
But there was one instance. We had a kid come through. He was probably 15, 16 years old. I can't say he was any older than that, honestly, because he looked 15 or 16 years old. And he came running through this maze that we had set up, and he was just shooting us left and right, almost like he knew all of our spots. Almost like he was using an aim hack. He was just shooting all of us. And once we're shot, we're not allowed to do anything. You're allowed to pass us. That's on us. And he got to the last dude. And me and the guy who was in the room next to me have a little hatch that allows us to peek through into the next rooms. And we peek through our hatches at the exact time that this kid shoves one of the elderly guys. He's probably 50, 60 years old. Shoves him against the wall. Takes the barrel of his paintball gun, puts it under his mask.
Oh, God.
And he pulled the trigger. We heard it. We all heard it. Thankfully, the kid blew all of his rounds on the rest of us, because he was like triple tapping us for some reason. So all that guy got was a puff of air. But we were all on top of him immediately. We drug him out straight to security, and that kid was taken away.
Yeah, you don't do that crap, because those things hurt.
Those things hurt even with the padding we had on, because we had protective padding, and it still fucking hurt. So the fact that he was willing to shove somebody into the wall, put the barrel under the mask, and pull the trigger irritated and pissed us off, and we didn't want him in there anymore. So I think he and his family got removed from the premise with no refund, and were told not to come back. So there is brotherhoods can come out of almost anywhere.
I mean,
Yeah,
case in
just
point,
ask Don Toretto.
look at you and Fang. Like,
Yeah.
you guys
Alpha
are
and
essentially
Us.
family. So, yay, family!
Hooray to families.
No, I'm more closer with, you know, more of my friends than I am my own family. Like, I don't talk to a good portion of my family due to an issue before. Like, I'm not saying I'll go out of my way to, like, not talk to them, but it's just something happened, and it was just like, you know, I'm kind of done. I'm done with, you know, being the black-white sheep of the family, and so I'm just going to keep to my own. And so I've forged stronger relationships with my friends and my friends' family. Like, growing up, I'd call my friends mom because, you know, I just didn't have one growing up. And so I'd always call their mom's mom, and they're all like, well, you know, if you're all in trouble, you know, if one's in trouble, you're all in trouble. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's not how that worked at all. I got grounded on multiple occasions for shit I didn't even fucking do.
I know.
The cookie.
The cookie. Are we always going to come back to that damn cookie?
Look, it's fucking bullshit. Wasn't even my fault.
Do you want me to call your father right now and apologize?
No, because I'll still bitch about
I'll
it.
still bitch about it.
It's bullshit.
I
I was grounded for like 3 weeks because they thought I was lying about it.
He hangs up and all you hear is your phone going off. You're like, yes, you're grounded.
You're grounded. I wasn't a bad kid. I just got grounded a lot. Sometimes it was my fault.
I wasn't a bad kid. He said he snuck out when he was a kid.
Shut up.
Oh, I already sent your mom the link to the childhood one, so I'm pretty sure she already knows.
Cool. That's exactly what I wanted, let me tell you. But they thought I was lying about it, even though I swore up and down that I didn't touch the damn cookies. They were Girl Scout cookies in the freezer. I think they were Thin Mints.
Nope, because I
No,
wouldn't
they were
eat
the
Thin Mints.
Samoas. We had this
Yeah.
Oh
conversation.
yeah, they were the Samoas. Okay.
But at the end of the day, your mom said I could have anything in the fridge.
Not freezer.
Same fucking thing. She
I think
didn't
my
say.
fridge at that point in time was one of
Look.
them double door fridges, like side by side
Look.
double door fridges.
There was no fine print, no little like
Layer.
small ink where it said, "Stay off the Samoas."
Didn't you take like one full sleeve?
No, I just took one.
Oh yeah, because
Literally.
he counted the cookies.
Just one.
I remember there was one time. This kind of goes into the childhood memories. One of Stretch's brothers was in my house and like, hey, you know how to make the purple drink? And I was like, what the fuck's the purple drink?
Oh
Is it-
god.
And he was like, you got NyQuil? And I was like, I think so.
I think so.
And he just started making this fucking like illegal substance in my kitchen.
It's a legal substance.
It's not a legal substance. It just shouldn't be consumed by anybody. It was just a ghetto way to make yourself messed up.
Yeah, I don't remember what
And
exactly.
stupid.
I don't remember what exactly he did. I know it involved NyQuil. I don't remember what else it involved.
I know everything. I just don't want to say it for people to like if they do listen to this and little kids go and
Yeah.
try it.
I
But
know
it's
what
usually
happens
just
if you
3
can.
ingredients.
Yeah, so he just started making this shit in my fucking kitchen, and then he drinks it, and he's fucked like an hour later. Okay, dude. Good on you. He's turned his life around. I don't know if you checked in on him at all, dude, but he's
Yeah, I've seen him and
found God.
yeah, because we talked about him one day, you and I, and then like the very next day, I was just strolling through Walmart and ran into him, and then 2 days later, bumped into him again, and then like a week later, saw him at my work, and then he just messaged me. It was just weird.
Yeah. But he found God. He's turning his life around.
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend, and
He's got a kid.
yeah, that whole family's doing a lot better because he's got a girlfriend and a kid, and Stretch is in the Navy, I think.
Yes, he is in the Navy. Last I checked on him, he was in Washington.
Yeah, and he has a kid, or not a kid. He has a girlfriend.
He's also got a magnificent mustache.
He does.
Like, I never expected him to be the one to get such a magnificent mustache.
He's got a porn stash, and
He
he had the porn
absolutely
couch.
does.
He had the porn couch in his room.
Yes, he
I
did.
think he's trying to tell us something.
No, talking about wow,
Mustache?
I can't say the word.
Mustachio?
Majestic mustaches. Like, I'll compliment men
Magnificent
when they have
microwave.
like really awesome mustaches or have this like these big, gorgeous, burly beards like that. They're not like, you know, out here afraid like they stuck their finger in a light socket, but it's, you know, they're well kempt and just, you know, like I would
Funny
compliment
enough,
a man on his
when
beard.
when I see a man with a full beard going,
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly admire him when it looks Viking-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's not necessarily clean, but it's well kept. But it doesn't look like it's fancy and straight. It's got these braids. It's got this longevity to it. Like, I can admire that about a guy.
Yeah, I just wake up and don't give a shit. There it is.
Yeah, you just got your beard. Your fucking beard's weird.
Of course, I did get a text from Alpha saying that he loves the beard stuff I got from him for Christmas. He's like, it's fucking lit.
Yeah, because I was like laying there watching TV one day, and I was like, it was like itching, and I was like, it's just an itch. And then like, it would just keep coming back, and I was like, all right, I'm either gonna itch this motherfucker raw. I was like, wait a second. Hopped in the shower, washed my beard with that stuff, and I got out, laid there. It was doing its thing, and I was like, oh my god, I feel amazing. And the whole next day, I was just like, dude, this is fucking awesome.
My sister's lit.
My sister's lit, and she's got some big tits. I'm sorry.
My sister's got big
Yeah.
tits.
I can only imagine what your dad's thinking right now because you just yelled that and your room echoes.
I don't think he's home.
Okay.
Does your door open? Is everything okay here, son? Everything's good, Dad. Just talking about my sister's big tits. What?
Are you okay? No, I'm
looking
down
okay?
bad. My
Yeah, it
sister's
looks
got
good.
some big tits.
Looks like, you know, lava cracking through.
Yes.
Okay.
Quit asking me more questions. If I say it looks good, it looks good.
No.
You don't need any more info than that. It looks
Is
good.
that the Flash?
No, it is not the Flash.
Just
No,
kidding.
I'm trying to do like how you see magma crack through rocks.
You want a bit of inspiration for that?
Hmm.
Look up Pathfinder Prime Skin.
Well, I've also got this over here as well, because to get ideas.
No, I'm dead serious. Like right now, look up Pathfinder Prime Skin, because I have it and it looks phenomenal. They did a great job with it. Yeah, so you're doing very similar work to that.
Okay.
That's basically what you're trying to go for there.
So I did something that I haven't done since high school the other day.
You smoked weed?
Uh,
You got
I've
laid.
done that.
You got laid.
Okay, first off, side note, I've actually, before I get back to what I was getting ready to talk about, I've actually got to the point, and I don't know if this is good or bad, that I honestly don't feel the need or want to get laid.
It's not a bad thing at all.
No.
Like, I'm just like, okay, if I find a girl, it sparks to something, or I meet someone and it just happens, it happens. But like, I'm to that point, like, where like, it hit me like the other day, and I was like, I think somebody at work asked me, and they were like, so how's the whole trying to get laid thing? And I was just like, I'm at that point where like, I just don't really want it, don't need it.
You don't care.
Yeah. But so there's this girl I've had a thing for years, which is bad because I just got out of a relationship a year ago. But sorry,
you can
ex.
still have crushes.
I had this thing with her before I even got in that relationship. But you know, like, and it goes away, comes back, and I kind of just like, I'm like, we're kind of like really good friends. I don't want to mess it up. But like, I was like, fuck it. I've had this feeling for a long time. So like, I've been working on this song for like what feels like a month. And if anyone follows me on Instagram, I posted a snippet of me singing it. So I finished the lyrics to the song. It's the one I just sent you, Fang.
Yeah.
And I sent it to her, and Haven't got a response back yet, so
We
fuck
need to
me, I
we
guess.
need to figure something out for that song that you sent me because
Is it that
that
good?
yeah that I want to sing that. I want to get that on.
Yeah, my idea for it is you singing the chorus part. So like that.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see it here.
I got a bad habit of you. I want you to. I want that part for you to do.
Yeah, let me see it
The
here.
long parts would be me.
Right, I'd be in charge of the chorus and making that work. Do you want me to do the growl shit with that, or do you want me to just regular sing it?
I pictured it kind of like well, I have two versions of it. So like on my Instagram, I can't hit that growl thing. I tried it, so it's more like a I don't want to sing live or
Yeah.
fucking on YouTube. So it's like fuck it. It's just like I got a bad habit of you like
Gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
But I feel like with your singing, you could do a little bit more better to hit that.
Maybe I'd have to.
I mean, it's something that we could work on, but like that song, I've like that's probably one of the most songs I put a lot of time into it, except for that like last verse that I sent you. That was kind of rushed, but the rest of it I've been working on for like a month or two.
Gotcha.
But I think that if we could get it out, I mean, if I could, it's hard to get. It sucks because I work with this guy too, but it's hard to get in touch with him. But he says he has a studio. He's always talked about wanting to um, kind of like manage my music or help me produce it. But like when I ask him about it, it's always like he like kind of changes the subject or like, yeah, we can try or da da da. But like, I just I just want to fucking. I'm to that point where like I think I've circled back around because like when I like was younger, I've always wanted to do music. I still want to do music. And then it kind of like I kind of met you and you and I got into the whole gaming thing and that kind of pushed that. Then I got into the whole vlogging thing and now streaming and I'm full circle. I think music is where I'm at because when I'm writing my music, even me just writing it, I feel like it helps me at peace and it also gets things off my chest and the great thing about music is that you can put something out and the people close to you or who work with the song may know who that is about, but like the world or who hears it, oh, they just speculate, like, hey, that could be da 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 or whatever. So like a select few people know who that song's about, but like,
Right.
because it is about somebody. You may know of them or you've seen them around, but it was just there was a point to that. I don't remember, but I'm bad at that.
It's all right. You got the fish brain.
But essentially, I feel like you guys know kind of like a sense of like what the song is about. It's a sense in my vision of the song, it's like I don't want to give up hope, but like at the same time, like I have this bad habit that like I can't get rid of, and at the end of the day, I don't want to get rid of it, but it's almost unhealthy how much I feel about this certain person.
Right.
But
It's
at the
almost
same
like that
time, it could be,
obsession.
but it's still a good thing. It's not like a creepy song. Like, I know my grounds. I know when to back off. But like at the same time, like this is how I feel. But it's a bad habit.
I mean, songs, written, through things you've done or overcome, make much better songs than just, these cookie cutter pasted songs that are being created nowadays.
And
Not
I've
a lot
worked.
of artists anymore write their own music. It's all
Oh
written
yeah,
for them.
I've actually been offered when I was making music back then. Like when I dropped my first mixtape, I had somebody who was like, "Bro, you have bars. Like you can write, but if you ever want, I can write songs for you." And I was like, "That's just not authentic." I was like, "I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything, but like." If
Yeah,
I'm
well,
putting
you're
out
gonna
my
do.
music, I want my lyrics, my thoughts, my feelings, not someone else's story.
Mm.
I want to tell mine.
I mean, I could write songs for you. I have so much
But
trauma in my life I could write about.
Well, I think because like I've worked with a group of people before. I've created a group called BHJ back in high school, which was my buddy Billy and my buddy Jared, and I was the H for Holden. And we wrote some good songs, but like obviously we never put them out because that's the hard part. You can always just go home, write something. Putting it out's hard, whether you're scared to see what people say or whatever, or being able to record it. But I think, and I've always wrote songs by myself since I was like 13. But like, I think working with Fang, and not just because I consider him my brother and a close friend, him and I have been through so much together and separate, and our minds are so like amazing that like I think like we even when we sat in your living room that night, we put on that instrumental and like we had a course in like 5 minutes. Like
Not
you and
even.
I.
Like it was
Yeah.
almost immediate. Like we had a bit of the words, and then we were just bouncing off of each other.
I think like you and I
Shut the
together,
fuck up.
Fang is daddy. Just
Fang is
kidding.
Shut
Daddy.
the fuck up, both
I
of
did
you.
that. I did that once just to see your reaction, and then I joined a couple other times. I was like, this is gonna be funny.
Ain't gonna be funny.
But I don't know. I think that if there was a way, if I think there honestly needs to be a day where I can come up there and we just, whether we have to Google softwares, like research them, find a free one and figure it out. Because I had a free one time, but obviously that was like 7 years ago. But I think if we found a software, you have a good enough mic to record on. You have a computer. We would just have to have the software and then find a beat, and it would like it's easy when you have the software and the beat. It's just
Yeah.
that's the hard part to find.
Well, that and also getting produced as well is another hard part.
Producing it's easy.
I mean,
Maybe not like the recording labels how they produce it, but like cutting up songs is easy from like a home point stand.
well, I meant
Maybe not like
producing.
amazing, but
Anymore, you don't need a producer to send your shit out
No,
there.
I meant producing as in like getting it out.
No, you just post it. You post it and leave it. You let it sit and you promote it, and that's all you got to do now. You don't
Because
have to get a producer or a manager to do it.
because if we figure that out, I figured we would post it on like YouTube or I don't know. What is it? Can you put music on Spotify?
Yeah.
Spotify's only music, from what I understand.
Well, I didn't know
music and
like,
podcasts.
if like people like us that aren't famous can put it on there.
I don't know.
Just
Never tried.
I want to figure
But-
out how to get our podcast on Spotify.
I want to create a YouTube channel. I don't know like a name for it, whether it be like the Tru Alpha and Fang or music, whatever, but like or something around those lines.
Do not know.
I know that like your parent or your mom would probably listen to it. My dad would listen to it. Obviously, we would listen to it. A lot of people at my work would probably listen to it. Your Discord groups and your furry friends would probably listen to it. So I mean, right there would be a lot of viewership. Iris would probably fucking promote the hell out of it.
Maybe. If they don't like it, they might not.
That was weird. I heard something weird.
You probably heard my vape.
No, I heard like the dog was crunching on something.
Oh.
But he wasn't. So I was just like, I was freaked out for a second. I'm like, what is he chewing on?
But yeah, we need to figure out like a Saturday where I can come up and just look and do a deep dive and figure it out.
Right.
Right.
Because I mean, I don't want to interrupt like your streaming time because you're doing really well on it. But
Whatever. You can stop streaming whenever and get it going.
I mean, you guys can't just make a YouTube for it.
yeah, I don't want to create a YouTube and it not be anything, and then people just anticipating it, and then we never get around to it.
Not to mention, it's not very good to open a YouTube with no video. You want to start a YouTube and have at least 2 or 3 videos to post it. Helps with the algorithm or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I feel like a first video, because I know you don't want to show your face, so like I could be on there and be like, hey, this is what's coming. This is, Fang and I are working on music, da da da, da, and then like our next video can be like a snippet of our song, like our first song, and then the next video after that would be the first song.
Hmm.
And then we drop a couple songs, and then once the album is done, we just drop the whole album.
Yeah.
Which we don't have to go all out and do 15, 20 songs. Like our first album can just be like 10 or 12.
No, I don't know. I can't say for sure. Like 8 Graves, they released Everyday Oblivion. I think it only has 6 or 7 songs on it, like actual songs. The rest are Iris. You can correct me on this if I'm wrong. I want to say if you go onto their YouTube and click on Everyday Oblivion, there's only like 6 videos for that specific one.
I'm not saying that isn't an album, but like usually when people drop like a short album like that, it's like an EP, like Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf, Scott McCall.
Yeah.
He's always done music, even when the show was airing. He dropped what we thought was his first album just recently, but it was only an EP and it had like 7 or 8 songs on it.
Well, even then, like I've had Five Finger Death Punch and Disturbed CDs with only like a max of nine
Yeah.
songs on them, and then a bonus track.
Yeah. I don't know. Just the more and more I talk about it, or we talk about it, it just hypes me up.
Yeah.
And May sings too, so there's a feature. Thanks.
Yeah.
Can't back out.
I don't sing that well.
Bullshit. I heard you guys sing "Bring Me Back to Life," or I don't know if that's the song, but that was fucking good.
What were we singing? When?
We were all playing cards one day. Well, us three, and
Oh, I think you were
Evanescence.
singing Repo.
I don't think
Well,
it was
no,
Rico. I think it was Phantom.
Oh,
You
yeah.
sung Phantom, but "Bring Me Back to Life." Is that the song, Evanescence?
It's Bring Me to Life.
"Bring Me to Life." That came on, and the way you guys bounced on each other, god damn it. The way you guys worked together on that was good. So, and hell, even if we in the like mix of all that, we could do covers of songs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, like one time we can do a song like that you want to do, and then you can, or we can do a song that I want to do, and back and forth or whatever.
I know if I ever do that, I'd like to do one from like the big band and like that era, the Frank Sinatra, because
Yeah.
I love that music, especially like Ella Fitzgerald. That is a powerhouse of lungs on that woman. Whew.
We just have to have May post it because she knows how to like insert all those this is from this person, this music's not ours.
Do you
and
know what I do? I literally go and research it. I find the links and post it. That's what I do.
yeah,
like,
but
you guys
that's
make
smart.
it seem like I'm doing this weird magical thing where I'm pulling this stuff. No, I'm literally going Google. What is this? That is literally.
But still, like
doing.
the fact that you can like you've thought of that to do all that. Me on the other hand, I would fuck up and not do that, and then we'd get
Look,
sued.
all I'm saying is there's a reason I keep Iris around. I am definitely not.
Yeah, May is definitely like the creative person on our team.
Yeah.
From like art to like knowing the things to do.
And what's funny is I'm not very tech savvy. Like, I'm like bad with like tech and stuff like that. So I'm sitting here like boggled on
You're
trying to
bad
find
with
things.
tech, but you're patient.
Yeah, it's true. I have freaking insurmountable amount of patience.
I get like Iris was trying to walk me through running a program for League and creating my own little custom thing. And I sat and I was getting fucking pissed because I couldn't figure out what the fuck to do. My patience was running thin, and I'm sure Iris's was running thin with me because they're just trying to help me out.
Then I hear the comment, "Is this what you go through?" I'm like, pretty much. Because it was a Photoshop-esque program. He's like, "I am sorry." I'm like, "Yeah, and I work on multiple layers, too."
Yeah, I was working with like 2 layers, maybe 2 or 3 layers. I don't remember exactly, and I was getting pissed off.
Yeah, this has 15 layers.
Fucking hell. Fuck that.
That's why you should get upset whenever I'm like, because I figure out I'm on the wrong layer. Like,
What's that file, Iris? Is that? I also need you to walk me through update. I'm sure it's just a simple like I need to go onto the website. I'm gonna need that website link again to make that shit work and download the update so it doesn't crash my game.
Context?
So I have so when I play League of Legends, my UI system, where my abilities show up and all that shit, you've seen it. It's Fenrir. It's a bunch of Fenrir propaganda, and it looks amazing. Iris and I were trying to make my own little custom thing where it has like the Triskelion on the level up tab and shit like that. Well, when I think it was a League update or there was a system update for that program, one of the two, I'm missing out on it. So when I try and run that program, it crashes League.
Okay.
So I need to download the new file for it, the new update. But I don't know if when I download that new file, if it will auto-replace the current file, or if I have to go in and fucking do a bunch of fucking bullshit that I'm probably making overcomplicated.
Probably. Aren't updates fun?
Yeah,
No. Someone can update my life. That'd be nice. No, I think I'm not 100%, but I think I'm actually pretty happy for the most part.
That's good.
Which is weird.
Okay. If it's that simple, then we'll just have to do that. Because they're saying you just gotta delete the old and download the new.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah. But I'm gonna need that link because I don't think I have it anymore.
Oh no.
And I don't remember what the fuck it was called. I've drank since then.
Man, we don't save shit.
Well, I didn't think I would need it again. I completely forgot that system updates are a fucking thing for programs. And I was like, yeah, I won't need this again. Turns out I need it again.
I need it again. Mama!
I had a funny moment. Iris was here for this. It was a couple Saturdays ago. My buddies Dagger and Bunk, my tactical gaming teammates that I've talked about before, they hopped in on one of my Furry Friday nights. And I got to show them the glory that is the, what's his name? Lead singer of Queen.
FM.
Freddie Mercury. I have a Freddie Mercury avatar. And depending on how you use your hand controls, he does certain things. And then it's all like stip bits, so it'll be like caught in a slide, like it's like real monotone, fucking, because it's out of place.
Or it's like the wee.
Yeah, there's actually that one. There's a signal command you can do where it's a roller coaster. You spawn a roller coaster behind you, and he gets in it, and it just goes wee. That's all he does. But I got to show Dagger and Bunk that.
I mean, you need to somehow find a way to get a hold of Lolathon. That way you can be like,
I would
me
love
your ways.
to even be in proximity to LOLathon. Because LOLathon is a fantastic motherfucker. He's what got me wanting to play VR chat so much. He's my whole reason for even streaming VR chat. I can't do half the shit that his creative ass can do.
It's practice.
It's called having the facilities to do what he does.
Yeah.
He creates his own avatars. He has the patience.
Or he has a team that helps him too, yeah.
From what I can tell, yes, he has a couple avatars that other people made for him, but for the most part, he makes his own shit through Unity and Blender and all that.
Okay.
So, he is very creative. He is fucking hilarious. And I would love to, even for like 2 seconds, be in the same world as him.
Be like senpai.
That's exactly what it is.
Do I need to bring up the Notice Me Senpai
No.
again?
Leave the Notice Me Senpai. You need to burn that. No. I do not want that to exist. Did you make that a sticker?
I did. I made a sticker and a phone case and...
A phone case?
Yep. A phone case, a sticker, and I'm going to do one for Alpha and me, so it's us whole...
But you got mine first. You made sure mine was up there first.
Well, yeah, because I was doing it for the last episode of this Notice Me Senpai, legal.
I just like you.
No, you don't.
In every sense of the word.
You love me. Hey, if it turns out that's what it takes to get Legal Eagle to notice you,
yep.
High praise.
Legal Eagle, look at this furry who said notice me. I don't think it's going to work on a normal human being. It might work on another furry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to work on Legal Eagle.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Patience is virtue.
That I do not have.
This is
That
true.
looks like a blotch of cum. Okay, never mind. It's yellow. That's some weird looking. Yeah, you need to go see a doctor if it's coming out like that.
Good God.
Something's not going right.
You
At
forget
that
what it's
point,
doing. I hate you.
might need to end it. Is this normal? What? Hang on,
Yeah,
it'll only
we
take
do.
30 seconds.
We do have a link. I'll link the website on Discord. Send me the link. I'm going to copy paste it into Alpha's chat.
The what?
The link to the merch to our
Oh,
website.
gotcha.
We have a website, don't we?
Yes, we have a website now.
We have a fucking website for a website.
We have a website for our
So
website.
just send it to me on Discord. I'm gonna post it in Alpha's chat.
Okay.
About like Fang and I would have been like 30 podcasts in, which we almost are anyways. But like if you wouldn't have joined the team from the get-go, and like we wouldn't have had a Facebook, we wouldn't have had a this, that, and the other, we wouldn't have had a fucking website, we wouldn't have had a Patreon, we wouldn't have a merch link, we wouldn't have had any of it.
Alright, so I am now posting the link.
Because I said in last episode, I am a crafty dragoness.
There is the website. For those who are interested, please do not buy the Notice Me Senpai anything. Ignore it.
Please buy the Notice Me.
Buy everything, or not everything, buy what you want is what I was trying to get.
Just ignore anything that says Notice Me Senpai and has my face on it.
To be honest though, when I was looking at it, I don't know if it changes every time someone clicks on or goes to the website. To ease your mind, it is like the last thing in the shopping list.
Fair.
It's like the very bottom.
Yeah, it's because I added it in, so that's something new. So all the
So
new
it's in
stuff.
the first
Ah.
thing. Oh, we got pants. Those pants look comfy.
I honestly thought about getting a lot.
Yeah, a lot of this shit I would get, like that phone clip thing.
Mm-hmm.
The grip ring. That's what it's called.
From what I remember, I wanted the sweatpants, the tank top so I could wear it to the gym, one of the new shirts, a phone case. I think those are really the only thing I really remember.
I want one of the zip hoodies.
We get a discount, right, if we buy off of them?
We do have a discount now, so I was trying to wait till the
Yeah,
end
we
of
can
the
wait to the
podcast.
end. I was
but
asking if we, like, since we own basically, well, we don't own it yet. We need to get a trademark on Wolfcast.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can trademark it. We might be able to, possibly, but no! I just saw the Notice Me Senpai Fang tough case. What? Why is it cute?
Because you're adorable.
Guess who's getting a birthday present?
My phone isn't on this one. Oh wait, nope, there it is. Never mind.
She made sure.
I did.
Die cut sticker, the iPhone case. Why is there so much of it?
Because you can have lots of options to create things.
Oh, destroy it.
No.
Burn it in holy fire.
No, it'll just
Brother,
come
get
back
the flamer.
stronger.
The heavy flamer.
The heavy flamer.
And I hope that you know that I wasn't like mad when you and I were talking about it that one day.
What?
Huh? Oh no,
May
no,
and
no. I got you.
I just personally like I support a lot of like YouTubers from like David Dobrik to Roman Atwood. I buy almost everything Roman Atwood puts out because I love the Smile More brand.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
always thought Smile More was Facebook or was McDonald's.
a lot of people say that when I wore my Smile More jacket, they're like, "Oh, is that on like the McDonald's website or does your owner get that for you?" I was like, "Oh, this is a YouTuber." But there's just like, and like you explained why the prices are like that, but like I personally, and I'm not trying to like sound like a dick, and if you want this product, this is the only product that I really had a problem with. But like I wouldn't pay $35 for a fanny pack. There's no way in hell. I don't care if it was any of the people I support. I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. But I understand now from what you told me why. Because if we cut it down any lower, we don't make a profit.
Mm-hmm.
I spent, I want to say damn near $120 on 2 scarves from a certain YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you got to think about it.
it.
Another thing she said makes it more clear, though, because like these YouTubers are using websites, whether they own them or not. So, you would go to like Walmart for an example, a t-shirt's like $10. Walmart's making a percentage of that. The company that made it is making a percentage of that. So like these YouTubers, they have to bump it up because that company's website they're using makes a profit, plus who makes the shirt makes a profit. So now they can make a profit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It'd be awesome though if we had a sponsor.
We'll
Right.
get there.
It'll
And-
happen.
And another thing, it's
We
not
don't-
about the profit and the money. I would much rather you, if you like it and you support us and you just buy it and say you live in a different state and you're wearing it out and they're like, what the fuck's that? You know,
Even
then you
then,
tell them
I
you're
think-
promoting us.
But we're doing this because we find it fun. So ultimately, the merch is also just another fun aspect of it, another fun thing to do.
Mm.
And also,
like-
it comes down to like, yes, the merch does say Wolfcast Podcast, but at the end of the day, if you're tuned into the podcast, you're gonna know us and what other things we do. So like, say the podcast, you know, at the end of the day later on, so let's just say the end of this year. Say we have, hypothetically speaking, 500 followers. That's a big jump, I know, but say that's where we're at. You know us also from Twitch or when May streams on her platform. So you're seeing that character. So say you buy a Wolfcast shirt, you're also promoting the Wolfcast podcast on top of Twitch. And then say we make music, then people are going to find us through our music. So you're promoting a lot more than just the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, yes. But I do believe we are coming up on time for this episode.
Yeah, we are.
I got some things to do before the next stream, so
Like we were saying, we do now have merch. So it is through spring. And I'll put it in the link below. You can go through and get just cute little things, shirts, tank tops, you know, cups.
you can stop scrolling now.
So
You can stop scrolling now.
you don't want to show
Stop,
them to notice
stop
me,
scrolling.
senpai.
Stop.
May's going to go, holy crap, someone bought something from the website, and Iris is going to have a fucking phone case.
I noticed me senpai phone case. Don't do it, Iris.
Do it. So we appreciate everything you do for us. Please do follow us on all of our social medias. You have Twitch and Twitter for Fang and Alpha, and you have all of mine, various ones that are out there. We do have a Patreon, Wolfcast Podcast, so check that out. We also do have merch through there through our tiers. You have a chance to get free art lessons from me. You can have a sit down with the podcast and join a podcast. You can have back scene footage of stuff that I'm working on, whatever we're streaming or whatever I'm just doing other stuff I post in there as well. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. Make sure you are subscribing, that you are hitting that little notification bell so you know when we're going live. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow. So until next time, we will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.